So the most pressing issue facing Congress when they come back is funding the government.
The end of the fiscal year is on September 30th, and they will need to pass a continuing resolution to keep government funding beyond that.
There are a couple of different ideas out there in terms of how to do that.
The debate at the moment is between a short-term CR through December or a longer-term CR through March. The favored approach seems to be the short-term from December, since it has the backing of appropriators, defense hawks, more establishment Republicans, as well as Senate Democrats. The likelihood of a shutdown seems minimal just because it's an election season and nobody, whether they're Republican or Democrat, wants to be blamed for a government shutdown right before an election. The general consensus is that members want to just get these matters out of the way, get home, and get back to campaigning for their re-elections.
So one of the appropriations bills that is likely to go before the House in September is the energy and water appropriations bills, because that bill was defeated, which was the first time that an appropriations bill had been defeated in the House in many, many years.
There are some other pressing issues that Congress should deal with. One of those things is funding for Zika. They had passed bills through the House and Senate, but there's no final deal at this moment. One of the other issues that Congress may need to address is Louisiana flooding. There's growing pressure for members to come up with an emergency supplemental package to provide aid to Louisiana. Could be attached to a CR or Zika measure or another funding measure.
Another issue that Democrats have been pounding on all summer is to bring some gun bills to the floor. In late June, they staged a sit-in on the House floor that lasted about 26 hours, demanding that the Speaker bring no-fly, no-buy gun bills and other related legislation to the House floor for a vote. They were not successful in passing any of the gun bills before they recessed in July, but they have spent a lot of August continuing on with that fight. It remains to be seen in terms of what kind of legislation can be brought to the House floor that would actually pass.